Alright, we're going right back in. I say right back in. No, it's the following morning from a chronological perspective. From my chronological. Because what the fuck am I on about? Well, I'm glad I asked. It's incredibly slow. It uses a little bit more stamina, but does stun. And can parry. Absorb blood. Don't actually do any damage. So I do like the surgical theme, but try that. How I feel about it. Oh. And it doesn't. Also disappears. But it does not look very sophisticated doctor man.
What
No, please lock on.
creature is this?
No, just keep whacking it. And now bite. Just whack it! Twat it with a big stick. Seems to be working quite well. I don't think that did any damage. Ow. That gets me all my stamina back. Be some blood. Does use an awful lot of stamina. Like doesn't do much damage. Highly resistant to that. Going better though, I think. Who knew? Twat it with a big stick was the winning strategy. No, that was a completely wasted heal. Careful. That was flag there. Don't get cocky, don't get cocky. Try and do it from distance. Oh, I think that went rather well.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
If you're sick, if you need help, find it at Dacius and Table Levinson. La Casa Lower. Language is that? Obviously, the primary one is English. Dacius and Havana. Spanish? Gratuity.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
I mean, my instinct would be French. Obviously, the entente. English and French. But I don't know why it would be printed in any language, really. Oh, that was easy. That rat. All his friends. That one. Health back. A lot, though. Have I already looted him? Reach Whitechapel. Me. Whitechapel's a long old way away. Oh, hello. That's okay, I reckon I killed everyone around here. Perhaps you... Oh, you reset when I die? Oh, that's... Not a good... I mean, it's not a terrible weapon. Or it's been unlocked, it better be. This door. Quite a loading screen. Scary stuff. Yeah, I was a little... Made me mildly panic when the game stuttered when I was fighting the boss, because obviously I reset my PC, and it ran better than... This game ran better than ever in the previous 2 videos yesterday. If it's already, you know, a day later, it's starting to hit again. That's again. I mean, it's an arduous thing, you know? Not really ideal. And not something I'll be doing, to be honest. I mean, if in a couple of months' time it starts to be really shit again, yeah, I'll do a reset. But if you have to do a reset every day, then you're not really... PC isn't a functioning PC. Oh, hi guys.
Burn it, boy!
That was awkward. Can we try that again? Oh shit, there's 4 of them. And this is not the weapon. Okay, so we've learned a valuable lesson about weapons and paying attention to where we're going. Nope. Well, I just got royally fucked up. Yeah, so good in boss fights, not so good in other fights. The fact that it's a secondary weapon slot, though, annoys me. It implies the potential to be able to cycle between weapons. And you clearly can't. Trying. Let's change that back. Offhand. Get more blood from a bite and you do damage. That's just to put out character. Yeah, the happy, healthy. I was gonna say hotel. It's not a hotel, it's a hospital. Kind of the same thing. Now we're ready to fight. Hello. We maybe sneak around. They're everywhere. But we'll not do as much damage with this as the other weapon, which is not a shot. Damage. Definitely. Shotgun in the face. Dude's only level 8 as well. Have a word with this rat. Is it on you? Yes. Bit of cash. Not above booting the dead, but mainly. Ah, so there's no. There, to go all the way around. Yeah, the bridge would have been a faster rate. Mind. I'm pointing in the right direction. That man died for nothing. Was my lack of knowledge on direction. Nothing. I just love seeing that guy go flying. I don't know if he's dead or not. Yes. One shilling out of that. Six shillings out of that. Oh fuck it, just run around. Well, that does a lot of damage when it hits. A knife isn't as good on the sword. But I do like the hacksaw knife, like, you know, the good doctor murderer surgical combo. Pleases me. Well, unless I find something too amazing they know to. I think we're gonna carry on with this probably very ineffective combo. And occasionally maybe switch out to my big beating boss fight. I'm getting so much good shit now. Where I am. Exactly where I didn't want to be. Also, I think I need to go back to the bridge. I don't think I could actually get through. But yeah, that takes me back the other way, so I can't get through this one. I have to go all the way back to the hospital. I murdered so many innocent men for nothing. Oh. Oh no, he saw me. He got good vision on these blocks. Well, I avoided that, but didn't avoid that one. Or that! And I'm dead. Right, don't try and cross the bridge. Go across the fucking canal. How difficult is it? To just, you know, sneaky... Of course the bridges are going to be patrolled by the fucking militant mob. You have your ability to shadow sneak across, but oh no, I want to use the bridge. Fuck those guys. Where am I now? Finsbury Gate. Right, literally at the bridge. And on this occasion, they've chosen... Oh. They loaded in a bit late there. If I'd have been a bit too gun-ho, I'd have probably died. Bridge is the only way across. Well, how the hell did I this last time? Do this last time? Do I need to go over to big old two-handed weapon? Try it. Friends, can I? That way, please. Well, I bollocked that up as much as the person can do. Because, for whatever reason, the game decided to stop locking on. Now, you can't parry a gunshot. Sometimes I don't understand this game, though. The lock-on system. But that was going better. That was going better, but the lock-on system fucked me up. Few other issues. They're not that much higher a level. Be able to kill them. Although I think more low damage quick attacks is more beneficial than the big jetty. Whatever I've got. It is literally just a dualism. Maybe last time I just got across the bridge before they loaded in. That'll do. There you go, big one's dead. I do think this is a better combo because it does stun damage as well. Please don't tell me that there's like 7 more blocks are just sort of coming in the background. No. Oh, I mean, there are 7 more blocks in the background that I look at. Something scream. Where is that? Where is this fucking undead monstrosity that's just... Okay. And it is a little disconcerting that it's... Health back. Oh, you know what? I know I wanted like the good doctor aesthetic for the killing, for my little story of who I am. But I'm a big fan of this big fucking cudgel, not gonna lie. The big stamina user, but it gets the job done. It does everything I need. Does the stun so I can get the bites, but I don't need to, you know, switch between that and offhand weapon. I can parry as well, though I confess I've never actually managed to.
It's locked.
Head back to the hospital. Not where I'm current. Map reading, not my strength, apparently. Like, none of this game seems to be my strength. I'm shockingly bad at the combat. And the map reading, and just about everything. We've got a nice, healthy district. Nothing to worry about here. I don't think there's anyone in this area. Oh, Oswald Thatcher's got a headache. Do I know how to fix headache? I don't know that I do. Watching. Why I'm watching. They're at own risk. Quick stasis, serious. Oh yeah, this is where I Screamer up there, isn't it? Old. My pet name for him. I'm level. Up level. Yeah. You don't need to be. Go around. Probably end up going straight into them. Different ones. All better. Sure what that got me. Ooh, door. It got me a door. Safe house. Oh, but I'm inside. I've been here before. Very odd. I'll take their money. The fact that I can be here suggests this is plot or subplot relevant in some way. And they've just not given me the mission yet. Because otherwise, why let me be? Boy over there.
It's closed.
I think I say you just give him a big old whack. And then you hit that. And I can't see a fucking thing. I'll stop it. Okay, go bite him, that gets me my stamina back. And he's dead. You know what? I'm on board with this combo. Yeah, I just am. Very me. I'll say I'm abandoning the good doctor narrative that I've built in my head more than I think I've established in these videos. But doctor. The doctor. Exciting over here. Then. Screaming. A equals screaming there.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye. But the guards recruit more and more
Do I
every
need
year.
to go down there? I've been, to be honest.
When did you join the guard?
Don't need to go down. Go across.
2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
That's important. I've got him now. Go through it. Go through him! How can you be backed into a corner when you can turn into mist? Oh, hi. Oh, he's got a name. He's got a name. Oh, that doesn't help. Why would your lock on fade? Why is that in any way helpful to anyone? Go. Button again. Camera's not the most cooperative creature in the world. It's okay. Finish him off. Bye. Finish him off. Hitting him. Keep hitting him. There we go. Anything good from him? No, not really. Pointing. You'd think a bloke with a name would render a bit more loot. Oh, where we go? I love that the guys down there, or in whatever corner they're in, haven't blocked the sounds of death occurring. Like, oh, it's locked. Yeah, it's definitely locked. I haven't heard from Bill in a while. Yeah, but this door's locked. But yes, we know. Is this the direction I want to... I'm not necessarily sure it is. Except it is.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
They're not officially in Whitechapel already? Yeah. You appear to be led in a corner. By led in a corner, I mean dead. You are dead.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Yeah. Shots. Obviously, I'm gonna.
End up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
You appear to be injured.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I don't know, but I know that. Got fatigue. I can cure his blood and get more XP. Apparently, can mesmerize him.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I
think my
said
Amazon
sod
bill-
off.
yeah.
Go find yourself another guide.
We'll leave it round back. Well, I guess. I mean, let's try that.
Do you know...
Never heard of her.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Not giving me anything there. I'll
Goodbye, young.
look into curing your
I'll die in
fatigue.
some piss stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lappy.
Wasted your life away.
Hello, Gary. I don't know that you're called Gary.
Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No.
Maybe if he shot me, it wouldn't matter.
Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Okay. But he's also level 1 mesmer. Got a migraine. By 6.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Albert's mother. The
You
boy
mean
you tried to
you
shoot.
used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
And the
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
That is your son, then, that you tried to shoot?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy?
Funny, I've been searching for her.
Really?
Word is she ain't real. She's just a cut.
You don't know. Fine, or... About you, or we'll find out.
A gun?
About you. Die.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Oh, shut up, boy.
How are you?
I'm not your...
The name.
Goodbye.
Wet boots will be proud of me.
No, they would be proud of you. Talk of a child. Okay.
It's all a bloody joke to you,
The tramp. Oh, hello.
Proven by many.
We're not a tramp.
Even the flu is no...
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
We called her out, and she didn't flinch.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Oh. Oops. My phone.
What do you think?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
And on personal question,
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
well then,
I'd like to see what...
I would like to see what you're telling because I know. Don't know that I need that. Can I sell you? Oh, sell that. All bag of junk. See what else she... Again, I don't know what I need. Vaguely. Opium sounds fun. Now I'm poor. That was fun. I spent all my money on medicine, so now I look even more like a good doctor. I feel like we should...
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Special vampire mode. I can see him. I know he's there. This is perhaps a tad tiresome. And I fucking know he's there. Gotta find the exact right spot. And don't know where that is. Why would I know the exact right spot to stand ahead of time? I have to twat around. It's a tad immersion breaking for me. Well, not immersion breaking. I'm still being a vampire detective. Have you stood on spot R? No. Well then, why do you think that I'm going to let you listen to that conversation that you could probably hear?
All your problems. As long as you have the money.
Spot R for it. That's what I did. Where the hell am I meant to be? Like, I cannot progress the narrative without finding this spot. I haven't got a fucking clue. Like, where would you stand? If not railings nearby. I get up there. Can I get through there? Oh, now I can stand here, can I? Fucking ridiculous.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just
probably is.
downwind.
I shouldn't record before work. I always spend my time sort of awkwardly
I must
checking
talk to
this out.
that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Where we'll get. Sure, there's still plenty of interesting. Oh, hi! He's got a friend. bite, bitch. Health regen over time is what the bite is. Cigarette case and a ring. Good doctor who occasionally travels around with a big fucking stick. Whacks people. How many areas? Oh shit! Why? Why is there just a werewolf? Lock on! Fucking Jesus. It's just a werewolf in a corner. Minding its own business, to be fair. It's just happily living behind some boxes, but... Jesus Christ, right. Kill up. There's literally nothing else here. Like, your reward for exploring is getting violently jumped by a werewolf. These Priven bellends aren't really doing their job. Like, I, the vampire, am doing more vampire hunting than vampire hunting. What would be beneficial for them? Ah, you can't get me. Got a third one. Occasionally the camera angle on lock-on will screw you over, as I'm sure you've all observed. No game is perfect. It's not unique to this game, that sort of easiness. I'm gonna walk away. Not every nook and cranny needs to be. But like, what is actually over there? Oh, my target. Okay, very clearly.
Turn around. Look out! Face the fucker! Killing's all you do.
Got a fucking gun. I don't know why that shocked me. My god, the guys with guns have a gun. There we go, that's 2 down, and now this Rando with a gun. Okay, what's he done? Fine. I can finish him off. And it did. I suppose you got to even out the numbers, you know. If you kill some undead, you got to kill the people hunting the undead. You don't want one getting too overzealous. This seems to be a corner. Find Clayton in the area. You find Clayton in the area. I'm doing my own thing.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Talk to the priest.
Imprisoned by...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Well, yes. Level 5 for that. Got 4 secrets. Tell me about your life. Oh.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I'm listening.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
I mean, what's your plan?
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Cleansing fire would work.
Tell me,
Very
Tobias,
indiscriminate.
what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher.
Well, to me,
A
who is
small
very in control of my soul.
Torquemada, the Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Two hints there.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Okay. I think that's your lot.
I have heard.
Oh, bollocks, I lost. Oh, you're only there. Back in a minute.
Soon the time will come when you will all...
Hi, guys. You.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to...
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Right. Wow. So, need level 4 to mesmerize. Secrets.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been?
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Good, because bitten, I suspect I'd have to put you down. Okay. What do you sell?
Right then.
Yeah, that's. What about that bloke? Egon. You.
Excuse me, sir.
Another journalist?
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Good guessing I can.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Have you heard of a nurse named...
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Oh. That's nice of you. You are a nice
Goodbye.
bully. Can't beat a bit of bully. Thoroughly correlate to this.
You never lose your...
That chap.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
No one has ever stood up.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Goodbye for...
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched.
Believe all you
Let
got.
your guard down, sir.
No money.
So pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
I don't think you are. I think you're somebody else.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
Oh, she
I'm
is
not
money
looking
woman.
for what you're selling.
It's a
But I'd
different
like
kind
to
of
ask
money
you a
woman.
few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh, you've got fatigue, which would track for a prostitute.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Oh, fair enough.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Reasonable.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly, but it is not your concern, Doctor.
All right, then.
Goodbye, miss.
That, I think, is your plot. I know I've sort of put off talking to the main plot point guy. And that's because I knew we were coming close to time. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.